Good morning, sports fans. Today, very special day. I'm here with these two gentlemen, Emil and Alex. Alex is the engineer from Orange, and it happens to be his birthday today. Happy birthday, mate.
Hey!
Hey! And as you can see, we have got two incredibly exciting things. I am like a little child at Christmas because this is the Switch 7. And this is my 329 with some modifications, as you can see. What's going on here, Alex?
So this is a special floating brake arm, and it means that basically we can change the anti-rise characteristics of the bike. So if Ben wants a bike that squats or a bike that's neutral on the brakes, we can adjust it. It's really just for the team riders and the factory team, just because it's an incremental benefit over the standard bike. It basically just means that coming into a corner, your brakes don't interact with suspension at all, which means you get more compliance at the rear wheel, a bit more grip, you can go a bit faster, brake a bit later.
And I've done one run so far and I can definitely tell the difference. Basically, when you're on the rear brake, I've still got very active suspension. Now, don't be fooled, this is not just single pivot, you know, need that on single pivot. It's not true. You could put this arm on a linkage bike, on a multi-pivot bike, and it would still do the same, give you the same benefit. Is that true?
Yeah, well, every bike has its own anti-rise characteristics, whether it's multi-link or single pivot or not, and the level of interaction of the brakes and suspension just varies depending on the suspension design or the position of the brake. And what this effectively does is allows us to tune to a specific rider's desires. So on the standard bike, our anti-rise is about 130 to 100%. At 100% you have kind of no interaction. At less than 100% it causes the bike to squat. So what this just allows us to do is tune it to specifically a rider's, rather than it doesn't negate or replace a suspension design. It's just a separate element of a bike design, which like there's an advantage of people who are looking for the tenths and fractions of a second, basically.
And I could definitely tell it because we've done one lap and already I feel like it's a different bike that I'm riding. Benefits and negatives, so we're going to just have a fiddle around with it today and go and do some more playing.
Yep.
Let's go! Oh, Alex has gone a long way round. Two runs in, everything is going a bit too smooth, to be honest with you. The sun's out, Emil's making coffee. Again. Coffee man, chauffeur, does a bit of everything. This is just incredible. Riding the bike with this, the difference and having to calibrate my brain, and that's what we're talking about, is the changes that I'm having to do to riding. Otherwise, you can't actually get the advantage out of using this braking arm. So if you imagine, when the suspension compresses, as you can see, the caliper is floating, so it's not connected to the frame, which means that when I brake, I've still got very active suspension. And I actually thought on the last run that Alex and I were cooking a bit down there. I thought I got a puncture halfway down because I felt the back end go soft when I was braking, and obviously all that is that doing its job. So really interesting to use it. Really can't wait to race with it. Let's see the advantages on the track. So Alex is just making a few adjustments to the chain device. That's all it is on his bike. Just need to move it because it's a different size chain ring. And coffee, and then back on the track. See you there. What a day. This is a day I'll never forget. Yeah, boy. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.